Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Bo. We're here at episode 4 of our Let's Play of the Feed the Beast. Well, you see a couple different things. You see a big tank. I know I can use different tanks, but these are super cheap. Filled with what? Looks a lot like biomass. Uh-oh. Means we're making a biomass engine? A really big one? You got it. So right here is a MultiFarm. I'm going the forestry way as far as how to make the trees to get saplings, and saplings to get the apples, and the apples to... what? Apples? What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, hold on. It's not oak trees? You mean oak trees aren't in there? Well, let's go check this out. There's something else in there. There's something else in there. Wow, where is this going? What the hell? Where is this going? Wait, what is all this stuff? Ah, yes, the biofuel generator of kings. So as you can see, it's a big jumble of crap. But let's just start one place at a time. All right, let me just get through here. Oh yeah, finally, the bottom of the MultiFarm, among other things, a lava fabricator and all that other stuff. We'll get there. We'll get there. Here's the MultiFarm. Now the MultiFarm is right now is totally full of just. It's jammed up with stuff. But look at that. Oh, wait. Apple oak sapling. How the hell do you get an apple oak sapling? Well, you can get this thing called a tree analyzer. The tree analyzer, right-click it, and it says, let's see what we can do. Supply it with saplings and see what happens. So we put a sapling in there, and it changes it to an apple oak sapling, which means you get a lot more apples every time it breaks. Nice part about why you want the apples on a tree farm is because, I mean, the whole point of a tree farm is trying to make as many saplings as possible, because saplings are what we use for turning into biomass. So what we got here is a MultiFarm. I'll go over how to do a MultiFarm in a different video, but for right now, just kind of go with it. This is a 4x4 MultiFarm, which means that there are, like, I think 100 plus things up there, not things, but like blocks, active blocks with, and MultiFarm handles everything. As you can see, it's going for trees. Water's coming in through the aqueous accumulator, which is spectacular. Build one of these, you never even have to worry about water ever again. And then power is being supplied right now by the biogas engines, or the biogas, I think it's biogas engines. But I couldn't start with the biogas engines because obviously we didn't have any biomass. We didn't have to be able to put into there. So what we did is we had all of our solar panels over there, right? So we just ran a copper line, and you can make things called electric engines. An electric engine will turn EU energy, which is from industrial craft, into MJ, or Minecraft joules, which is used by not even forestry, but also I believe some other. It's forestry and I know these guys will use some, not those because those use a different energy. But MJ is used by a bunch of different ones. The thermal expansion one. There you go. Thermal expansion as well as forestry. But this is a great opportunity to take our EU from Buildcraft and turn it into something useful, so we can at least get this thing going. Now, this tree farm goes super slow with just this, because I mean we're powered by like solar cells. Even at best, we're getting 32 EU in. This thing will only convert a portion of that, so it really is not necessary anymore. I'll leave that for right now because there's absolutely nothing that it needs. All of our fuel is coming in through the biomass. So let's just go walk the pipes, because that seems to be the easiest way to explain this beast. Let's just explain this one real fast. This one, you need to have an induction smelter in order to build the gold conductive pipe, which is these kinesis pipes that you need. These are spectacular for moving electricity, because you need them for the amount of electricity that this thing will actually pop out. But you needed to build a bioreactor, which just takes in stuff. So I just have it set up. So remember our farm, right? This is the part where it's all coming out of. So the farm will output items. I don't need anything. It'll just push it out. It hits a diamond pipe. The diamond pipe splits it. So it's sending all of the saplings to the right, it's sending all the apples to the left, and sending all the wood down in the middle, and as well as the sand. See, I don't have a clue what to do with these bits of oak yet, but we'll have to figure it out at some point. I have put some gold pipes in here just to kind of speed it along, so that way they didn't sit in the pipes for too long. I'd rather have them in the machines working. But anyway, the saplings will get split evenly. I have two fermenters over here. And I have this bioreactor is doing this biofuel generator. The biofuel generator is then converting not only the stuff into MJ and RF, because we need to be able to use RF for the induction smelter to work. All right, nice. And then any extra power I just have stuck into a lava fabricator, because I'd rather not just... I got so many saplings coming through that I can't use them all, so this is a great way of just turning it into something somewhat useful down the road. Okay, so as we were saying before, saplings are going to the right. We'll get to that in a moment. The wood goes straight down the middle. I have no idea what to do with all this wood quite yet. And then apples go in here. Now, why apples? Why the hell do you care about apples? Well, we need to we're making juice. You make juice basically is like turning these fermenters on like super high. If you put juice in the pipes to the fermenters, it increases the amount it just basically speeds it up like crazy. But the only problem is I'm really dependent on the number of apples being consistent, and when I got 2 fermenters, it pulls just too much. So for right now, I'm just stockpiling the juice, and then as we get enough juice, I will cut off the aqueous accumulator, and we will just use the juice until it runs out. That's why I don't have it on. But we still have the squeezer working. The squeezer is what you need in order to convert. Oh, we're full on mulch. Oh, okay, well that doesn't help. The juicer does its thing, converting the apples into juice. As you see, it's going up, but it also creates mulch. Mulch is what we need in order for the fermenters to kind of work. It's the catalyst. So from the apples that are coming out, we get the juice and we get mulch. Mulch is then pushed out the bottom, runs through this pipe, and gets split between both of our fermenters. Now here's both of our fermenters. The fermenters, as you can see, are all stocked up with mulch from the apples. So the apples provide the mulch, which makes it I don't have to touch anything. Water is coming in through the aqueous accumulator right now because I just don't have enough juice stored up. And the oak saplings are coming basically as quick as they can come. That guy is now pretty much just waiting around. There we go. So here's some saplings. Come on, John Snow saplings. Oh, John Snow saplings. There it goes. It's enough. It's not like a lot. I wouldn't call it awesome because it's not doing it very quickly, but it's more than enough to power these biogas engines between the cycles when there's just not a lot of saplings popping down. But every time you see those big wads of wood coming down, almost guarantee there's going to be a ton, like a huge amount of saplings coming pretty quickly. I have enough biogas or biomass in the pipes at any given time to keep feeding the biogas engines, and they also have a nice store, so it makes up for it. I have 2 biogas engines going, mostly just so I can keep everything powered, but mainly because I'd prefer these fermenters working as fast as possible to make as much biomass as we can. What we're eventually going to do is turn that biomass into something. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Might convert all of these to there's a biofuel generator, which then turns it into EU, which we can then use for making UU matter, which then blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. For right now, this is a pretty rudimentary power system. I don't think this is how it's going to be eventually. But for right now, it works great. We get tons of power all over the place. So as you can see, the wood pipe is sucking in between about 120 to 20 at a time, so somewhere in that range. Lots of millijoules, decent millijoules, not great, but spectacularly good. And that biogas engine is just plowing around. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see, it's so fast that by the time those saplings get in there, there's just nothing for it. So what we'll probably do is break the gold pipe there for now and just keep force feeding our fermenters for a while. There we go. Nice. All right. So that's basically what I've been up to, is just kind of trying to build that. This eventually will probably stick a bio or a geothermal on this one, and I'm imagining down below there I'm going to stick there's something called a magma something. I can't remember what it's called, but it basically produces lava really easily. But anyway, so that's that. The multi-farm, the basic setup of our engines. Alright, so is it dark? I did add a little hole so I can look in there and actually look and see if it's dark. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a little weird. Almost fell through the damn world there. Alright, let's go on upstairs. Take a little looky if anything's different. Nothing different up here. I do have a jetpack. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that as I was floating away earlier. But the jetpack I did make, since I didn't like dying. I actually fell and died and lost most of my stuff in some lava, which was not very fun. Almost. Real close. I almost lost some stuff, but I was able to keep most of my good things. We've been just leveling up our magic when we can. So let's actually go check. I haven't actually checked if I had any additional skill points available. Because I'm still wanting that area of effect. God, I want that area of effect so bad. If I get that area of effect, we are so in the money. Knockback, blind. Ugh. I just want this. That's all I really want. What is it? Life tap, dispel, no. Rift, no. Let's look and see if we have any more talents. Spell motion. What the hell? I don't even know what the hell that is. Ooh. Should probably look at that at some point. Oh, right. And because we needed to supply a lot of power, I had to build a ton more solar cells. I even have 2 low voltage arrays. I mean, we went apeshit and really built a lot of these. I think I actually had to swap out the copper so these can actually carry more power, but I've been lazy. Even these solar cells here, these solar panels, they've got more than enough to build another low power array, but dude, I was like literally like, oh my god, I gotta get some more in there just so I can get this powered. And then as soon as the MJ cycle kicked on below, this thing has just been jamming. So I anticipate this being pretty quick. To fill this guy, we'll then probably switch into doing an iron tank. For the next one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep working on Ars Magica a bit, as well as, I have no idea, I'm trying to think. I would like to work on logic pipes, I think, because I've never dicked with logic pipes, but they are really cool sounding. And I think it'd be pretty useful because with all that MJ that I have down there, we're going to power some quarries. So we're going to start digging out my front yard. Like all of this I want gone. And just one big quarry. But we can't get there until we kind of have a way of organizing all the stuff that's going to come out. Because God help me, I don't want to be organizing all that. So yeah, anyway, nothing too new with the Ars Magica. But it's just accumulating stuff, which is kind of cool. And yeah, nice. Not too shabby, huh? So there's our little spot of heaven. Ooh, looks a lot cooler up here when you have the jetpack on. I'm liking that. All right, so anywho, like, comment, subscribe. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We'll approach the next part of this series. If there's any interest, let me know what you'd kind of like to see more of, or some of, or something or others. But I think I'm going to do logic pipes next. Then we're going to start working our way toward a quarry, because turtles are great, but you can only do so much. I mean, I have one mining turtle. He can do a lot, but I'd rather just have a quarry running because that is like infinite power here. And I can stick another one of these biogas engines and just feed it. I could actually fit a bank of these. I just take this tank, bring it out to a central location, and just build a freaking massive, like, huge bank of biogas engines, and just have a massive amount of power to shove through the quarry. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Just let that go and simply create biomass. And it's doing a good job of it too. I mean, you can definitely see it's being restricted right now just by the amount of saplings I can get in. Cool. Actually, that's a great sign, because last night I was having a huge amount of trouble with just, there's so many saplings I couldn't even like keep a hold of them. But now we just got a ton. And my little squeezer's working great too. A squeezer. See, look at all those apples. That's what you want, those apple trays. Tons of apples. Golly, let's just help it out a bit here. Every once in a while it gets plugged up with so much that you have to kind of give it a hand. I gotta figure out something to do with all this. More than likely, I was thinking to just stick it in a barrel or something. Just because I don't know what to do with it all. Because I can do all this oak wood. I mean, I got, well, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got 27 stacks, 28, 29, 30, 31 stacks of oak wood. That's ridiculous. So, anyways, guys, if you thought that was kind of cool, let me know what you thought. Maybe not the most elegant design, but you know what? It works, and it creates biomass, which is all we care about. So, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.